Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. So today there's a few things that I want to talk about. There's two topics. They're both found in the Break the Silence kind of docu-series that BTS just released. If you don't know what that is, don't worry, we'll get into it. I got you. We're going to be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about Jungkook. And we're going to talk about Jungkook talking about the treatment that he gets from BTS. And one specific member talking about how he doesn't want to be a K-pop idol anymore because it's just too much. So let's get into these topics. I have some thoughts I have on these and I definitely want to discuss them with you. I want to hear your opinions as well. So if you're new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. If you use a hater, like to be the first to leave your hate comment, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be the first to do so. Now, let's jump into it. Now, as I said, both these topics are from the Break the Silence documentary or docu-series because it's more like episode based. Big Hit recently just released this. You can see bits and pieces of it on Twitter and also bits and pieces of it on VLive. But if you do a quick Google search and you write in a Break the Silence documentary where to watch or anything like that, you'll see that's been uploaded kind of in full in other websites. So you can definitely check it out on those other websites. I believe this might be illegal, but I won't tell if you don't tell. We gotta stick together during quarantine. What else is there to do besides binge BTS? By the way, something that I noticed recently, which I was shook by, and I know some other people were kind of noticing it too, so for those who haven't noticed, let me catch you up. Break the silence, bring the soul, and burn the stage. If you take the first letter of each word in those titles, they spell out BTS. So little fun fact, if you have not picked up on that already, I only realized this after the release of Break the Silence. I was like, oh my god, that's a good band name. And then I was like, for short, it would say BTS. Oh wait, oh my god. I then went back and found their other documentaries and docu-series and found out that, oh my god, this was a trend that they did. And then I stood there for 10 minutes contemplating my life and other little nuggets of information that I might have missed. And then I remember how my mom said she hated me. But we're not gonna get into that. So good job, Big Hit. Really, really good, really fun little nugget for all of us. Break the Silence is just kind of a behind the scenes type of docu-series. So they compiled all the little episodes and things that they cut out from previous documentaries and previous recordings, and they kind of put it all together in this Break the Silence docu-series. You get to see clips and pieces that you've never seen before that were maybe edited out from other series. Like obviously moments that we would have never known about unless Big Hit released them. I don't know if this was something that was in the works for a while and they had planned to release this docu-series for a while, or if it was just something they kind of quickly put together and then they decided to release it as kind of a gift to armies for the quarantine, for the postponement of all these concerts. I'm not sure, but a lot of the footage can be a little bit sad. So I can see why, if they were cut out before, why they were cut out. We're gonna talk about one of the sad moments later in the video, but this first one I want to talk about is Jungkook talking about how he feels about the other members and how the other members treat him. When Jungkook was very young, as you guys know, our young little cookie baby, he left his home to pursue a beautiful dream that ended up being this huge dream. He didn't know if it would happen or not. He ended up meeting with BTS, and Jungkook talks very fondly about the fact that after meeting BTS, he was able to connect with them and they just seem to be getting closer and closer. This is actually something I've noticed that is not very common with boy bands. A lot of them disband, not necessarily because they hate each other, but a lot of them say and act like they almost can't breathe around each other anymore, feeling like they want to do other things, solo things. For me personally, I feel like some of those reasons have to be the fact that maybe you just don't like the members as much as you did in the beginning. If you think about it, bands are almost put together kind of randomly. Most of the time, it's not a group of friends coming together and then creating a band. It's a band put together because these group of men are really attractive and really talented, and chances are if they had met in normal circumstances, they might not actually have been friends. They're almost forced to be friends. So when they get into arguments or get into fights, it can make sense where they're kind of like, I need a break. That doesn't mean they hate them, they just need a break. But that is just my opinion. It's not end-all be-all type of thing, it's just what I think. So it can definitely be a nice and refreshing pace to hear Jungkook getting along with everybody and knowing that their bond has just been getting stronger and stronger. I want to read you Jungkook's quote. He said, "The members aren't like, let's stay together till the day we die. But after living with them for a long time, there are things you can tell without need for words." He then goes on to say he feels this kind of invisible connection with all the members. It's like the invisible connection where you're family, but then you're not actually family. Jungkook then goes on and says, "I think they make me feel emotions that are hard to describe. It feels like we're champions and they help me realize what friendship is." This makes me very happy to hear that the members are treating Jungkook well. Their treatment of him is good. He definitely considered them to be more than just friends. I can only ever hope to have friends like this and someone to turn to if I ever need something. Oh, friendship goals, you know? Of course, I had to go and see what other people were saying on the Tweetster. One army wrote this: "How adorable. Their relationships are so pure. They care about each other and love each other. They are blessed for having each other's love them all. bless you all. Their friendship is 100% very pure as clear water. Not current state of water. Current state of water, not good. It's very refreshing to see, like clear water. Okay, I'm done with the water. I see a lot of guy friendships that aren't like this at all, where they will be friends with someone for like almost 10 years and not even know that the guy possibly has siblings or what mental problems the guy is dealing with. Honestly, this is why you see so much of so-and-so's friend sleeping with so-and-so's sister, because if they were actually really close and really good friends, that wouldn't happen. It would almost feel like incest because you consider your best friend your brother and you're sleeping with their sister. BTS would never. BTS seems to be fully aware of what goes on with each member. I think they're very much aware of kind of what makes them sad, what makes them happy, what makes them cry. I think a lot of guys can learn from this, having a friendship that they're able to open up to each other and talk about things. But of course, with their careers together, there have been rough patches. This, of course, is not referring to their friendship, but more of their career struggles. In the episode, there was also this other part where J-Hope mentioned that sometimes being a K-pop idol can be a bit too much. We all know being K-pop idol is crazy. It's a crazy lifestyle, but it's definitely interesting to hear what he has to say about the lifestyle. One of the things that can definitely be tough, not just for K-pop idols, is of course paparazzi, or just even crazy fans, right? Like fans that go over and do weird things. Like they have crazed fans that stalk passport information, or stalk BTS's hotel room, or lick their toilets. Yes, toilet licking. Only a true fan would lick a toilet. You other fake fans can't even. It is a very normal and completely sane thing to do to lick a toilet. I am 100% joking. Please don't do that, especially in Corona time. Now, obviously, these crazy fans can be a bit of a problem, but one of the problems we're talking about is going to be paparazzi. I feel like paparazzi might be more of an issue in Korea, but I just don't feel like they get a huge amount of paparazzi here in America. One, I haven't seen too many paparazzi photos, but also paparazzi in America likes to take American celebrities. They don't like to take other foreign celebrities. But obviously if they do and I'm just not aware, then that's not good either. I'm just hoping that since they're doing stuff in America, or they're trying to do stuff in America, it won't be as bad in terms of paparazzi. But J-Hope was kind of having a moment in this particular episode. He talked about how he was scared and things like that. Like this is a big reason why he doesn't want to do it anymore. J-Hope said, "Things like that sometimes scare me." He then continues, "I have become a great idol, and of course being an idol makes you shine brightly. But with that fear, sometimes I want to hide or avoid it. At times, I want to leave that role." So of course he is talking about leaving the role of being a K-pop idol. Although sometimes I imagine a celebrity could feel like this because it can get too much, I think it's really good to know how strong of a person he is for continuing his dream and keep doing what he's doing, even though he is facing this type of hardship. He's still sticking it out and following his dreams regardless of the paparazzi or even these crazy fans. At the end of the day, paparazzi is not the ones paying your bills. They're trying to pay their own bills. They're definitely not the ones who are putting in the hard work to get to where you are now. You're doing that. It shouldn't bother you, and peasants don't hurt our king, okay? You don't even have to worry about them. I went over on Tweetster to hear what other people were saying about this, because I would imagine if someone's over here hurting or scaring our baby J-Hope, that the fans, the armies, would actually be genuinely angry. One user wrote this: "Who is that paparazzi? He scared my dear hubby. He will pay." Obviously, I don't know what it's like to be attacked by paparazzi. I can't imagine what that's like, but I can't imagine it's definitely scary for several reasons, right? One, because if a paparazzi is coming to you, you can't do anything about it, or BTS wouldn't be able to do anything about it, because you can't attack them, or you can't go out and show your face, because that's going to be tomorrow's news. They're going to snap a picture and that's news. Also, if you're aggressive and you attack the paparazzi, and then people are going to say, "Wow, BTS is so aggressive and mean." But if you don't do anything about it, they can take pictures that end up being compromising, and then that will be tomorrow's news, and that's not great either. So I can see how something is scary like that, like it's a lose-lose type of situation. I'm sure if I was in that scenario, I would just straight up poop my pants. That's terrifying. But J-Hope is a king. He deals with it in his king way. But then we have another Twitter user who wrote this: "Oh, it scared me too. They should make it illegal in my opinion." I know that's probably unrealistic, but they really should. Now, one of the reasons I think this isn't illegal is because I think this is an industry that brings in a lot of money, but there is definitely paparazzi laws preventing like really scary things from happening. Like I don't believe paparazzi is allowed to touch the celebrity, or like I think there was a law that they have to keep a certain distance from the celebrity. I don't think that makes it okay. It's still a huge invasion of privacy, but I think the law is that you can't do anything that would actually harm or hurt the celebrity. But in terms of making it illegal where they can't take any photos of the celebrity, I don't think that's ever going to happen, because I think the law is if you're a normal person walking down the street and you're walking in a public place, anyone is allowed to take a picture of you. So if a celebrity is walking in a public place, definitely people can take pictures. But also they're celebrities and they're considered public figures, so more so you're allowed to take a picture of a public figure. But anyway, that's my whole thoughts on this situation. I'd love to hear what you think. Let me know what you think. Leave it down in the comment section and down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving your comments. And as always, I do have a Patreon if you'd like to go over there and kind of contribute back to this channel. Anything you can kind of contribute over there really does help give back to this channel and make better videos on here and keep me going, and really helps me take my time to make sure the videos are good. So I really do appreciate anything you can contribute over there. You can also get exclusive content over there, such as music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. Anything you want to request, you can also do that over there too. I'll leave a link in the description down below so you can check that out. It'll be the first one. There's also 2 videos that will pop up on the screen at the end of this video, so make sure you click on one of those, and I'll see you over there. Bye.